There comes a point in your life where you have to ask yourself, am I happy with how my stereo sounds? Is thin a word I want my friends using to describe my speakers? You may not have heard of Klipsch before, but this guy, he has. He knows all about ohms and decibels. He's researched all there is to know about quality speakers, and I bet he's got a set of Klipsch speakers at home. Odds are you've heard a Klipsch speaker before, too. Over half of modern movie theaters install Klipsch speakers to give their audiences a more powerful, detailed, and emotional experience. And these guys take their sound seriously. They plan to spend as much on sound as they do on picture. So why don't you? You see, Klipsch is not your regular speaker brand. Paul Klipsch is an engineering and science Hall of Famer who started his speaker company back in 1946. He invented a whole bunch of cool and boring stuff along the way, the most famous of which, the Klipsch horn, we still use today. His goal was to change how people experienced music, giving them power, detail, and emotion. But why is a horn such a big deal? Well, Mr. Klipsch realized early on that it provided 4 amazing advantages. It was highly efficient, had a wide dynamic range, offered controlled directivity, and a flat frequency response. You see, converting electrical energy to sound energy is really difficult. A typical speaker is able to convert 1 to 2% of its energy to sound. Mr. Klipsch's horn converts up to 30%. But why does that matter? Because efficiency is inversely proportional to distortion. That's something known as Klipsch's law. And when you're looking to hear subtle details, distortion is a bad thing. But what about dynamic range? Dynamic range is the difference between something like this and something like this. Dynamics are the personality of the production, and a horn can deliver unparalleled dynamics. Because they're more efficient, they can reproduce a much greater dynamic range. A typical direct radiating speaker sends sound out in every direction, hitting everything and bouncing around the room. A horn-loaded speaker can be focused on the listening position and allow you to hear the natural tonal character of what you're listening to more easily. And because you don't have reflections and distortion affecting what you're hearing, Klipsch speakers are able to deliver a flatter, more linear response. It also means they're less affected by the sound of the room, so a speaker will sound just as good in the showroom as it does in your living room. Your audio geek friend already knew this. That's why he's got Klipsch Synergy speakers in his home theater, and that's why everyone always wants to do movie night at his place. Let's take a look at the Synergy line and see what all the fuss is about. They've been redesigned with a slicker, higher-end look that complements their stellar sound. The Synergy line has everything you need to get your home theater going, starting with the F10, F20, and F30 front or tower speakers. The F10's got a single 6.5-inch woofer and our exclusive square Tratrix horn. The F20 ups this by adding a second 6.5-inch woofer, and the F30 takes it further with dual 8-inch woofers and a 6.5-inch square Tratrix horn. The F30 is definitely the best performer in its class. The B20s are bookshelf speakers and offer the same Tratrix horn technology as the rest of the line, but are more compact and have a 5.25-inch woofer. The C10 and C20 are center channel speakers, both offering dual woofers and Tratrix horns. The C10 has 4-inch woofers and a 3/4-inch tweeter, and the C20 ups it to 5.25-inch woofers and a 1-inch tweeter. The S10 and S20 are surround speakers with WDST technology and 2 Tratrix horns, just like in movie theaters. The S10 features a 4-inch woofer, and the S20 has a 5.25-inch woofer. Rounding out the line are the Synergy KW100B, SW350, and SW450 subwoofers. The 350 is perfect for small to medium rooms with its 8-inch woofer and 350 watts of dynamic range. The 450 can fill even the largest room with its 10-inch woofer and 450 watts of dynamic range. The KW100 is a 10-inch woofer and accepts both powered and line-level inputs. And for those looking for a package that covers all the bases, the HD Theater 500 package includes center channel, subwoofer, and 4 satellite speakers. It's got everything you need to set up a great home theater and has been getting some impressive reviews. Klipsch really shouldn't be your audio geek friend's little secret. We've got some amazing technology that allows us to produce speakers that outperform the competition again and again. Why would you want a home theater that sounds thin and weak when you can have something with real dynamics, a clean, flat frequency response that's efficient and offers controlled directivity, giving you sound with power, detail, and emotion?